Hello Pisces, this is Inspire 2016 with your monthly reading for the month of April 2018, focusing on your career and work life. I hope that you have a good month so far for the month of March, so let's see what is in store for you for April. So the first card for you representing the present position or towards the beginning of the month, you have the Three of Spades. So this card indicates that there might be some kind of disappointments in the beginning of the month. It can also be representing a betrayal of some kind, like somebody that you trust in the past that suddenly betray you and talking behind your back. It can also be representing a gossips, like people are just not in your side. Other than that, it can also be indicating a sense of ending. So if you have been thinking or have been getting a news from your employer that your contract may not be renewed, for instance, that can be a quite hardening news, quite a disappointing news from your career life. That can also be indicating here. Other than that, if you're looking for a new job, then you might get a final decision from the job that you're applying that you may not get hired. So that can be something that happened in the beginning of the month, possibly because of the full moons by the end of March in Libra. So that can be also the case here. So the next card that you have representing the influence cards toward the middle of the month, you have the Five of Hearts. So yeah, possibly you are disappointed with the way things moving, and the thing is that with this card the message is clear that maybe you don't you are still you don't lose everything. You still have some people around you that's still supporting you, and the message here is clear that you need to get up and go. You just have to get yourself up and start all over again. And that's something that most people have to do when they have, like, they got rejections, or when they suddenly have to, like, they have been laid off, or whatever the case may be. In this case with you in your employments. So the point is how you perceive things, how you respond to the things that makes you not happy, or that makes you feeling bad, and that makes you disappointed, and those type of negative things. You just have to be practical and see what you can do for the future that you can utilize on the things that you want. And that's something that you really need to do in this case. So the next card that you're representing the past position of your spread. Here you have the Six of Hearts. So the Six of Hearts here indicates that in the past you have quite a lot of support from the people that you haven't met for quite some time, and that's really somebody that you want to connect with from the past. Possibly if you have been thinking to start your own business, then possibly in the past that these people are somebody that you trust, but sometimes somehow he or she is not there anymore. Let's say if they are moving, or let's say leaving the countries, or leaving the city that you live in, or whatever the case may be, and suddenly you just lost contact with them. And that is something that possibly happened to some of you. So the next card that you have representing the thing that you learned from the past, you have the Jack of Clubs. So this Jack of Clubs indicates that there might be news about somebody from the fire signs from the past that you have contact with in the past, that you learn a lot from him or from her, because it's a natural card, and it can be somebody that helping you quite a long time ago, and now you learn a lot as well from these persons about, let's say, how to choose the right career path, how to deal with the situation that may not be in your favor, or whatever the case may be. And that's something that you want to possibly is related to discard the people from the past, and that is something that you want to, you know, think about it again, and maybe even if you can contact him or her again, that will be also quite significant. So the next side that you have representing the things that you need to let go of, you have the Six of Diamonds. So you may have some kind of possibly in the past there was some kind of opportunity that you are holding back because maybe you don't have enough knowledge, you don't have enough skills. Maybe there are some of the jobs that you applied before, but somehow you neglected, or you holding back, you don't want to apply because you are not sure that you are competent, that you are able to do the jobs, basically. And then something that you want to let go of, because somehow this opportunity will always come, but it only comes to you when you let it be coming in your sight. So the thing is that if you don't let the opportunity come in, the opportunity will not go to you. So you have to knock the doors in order to go inside the door, in order the door to be open to you. And that is something that you have to somehow to take action for. So the next that you have presenting the future cards towards the end of the month, you have the Eight of Hearts. So this Eight of Hearts indicates that finally, by the end of the month, you finally take the actions to leave the situation behind that doesn't serve you anymore, possibly because of this betrayal, or it can also be like you suddenly being let go or being laid off with your employer, and that really makes you disappointed, and then finally you take the decision to leave everything behind. And that is something that is right, because everything that are not working, there is no point of just holding on to it, because somehow you may get better opportunity out there rather than holding on and holding back to take any new actions or new decisions. So let's see what is in store for you. As a clarifying card at the bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Diamonds. So yeah, finally you are in your power. So you may have to take the decision in the end, and you have to weigh your options. So be mindful, there is a retrograde period here until April 15, I guess. So try to think things through. By the end of the month, take the decision that you want, especially the things that you really align with your passions and with your needs and with your purpose in your life. And that's really something that you want to achieve. And in the end, you may have to juggle several different responsibilities. Let's say when during the transition period, maybe you have to work 2 jobs in between, because you may have to give the notice to your new employments and things like that, or old employments, once you get the job itself, if you are finding the new opportunity by the end of the month. So I hope that this reading is helpful for you, and if you like the reading, just click like, and if you haven't subscribed already, just click subscribe, and also don't forget to click the bell icons, and see you next month. Thank you.